Hey YouTube, it's Dawson Rider here with a review of S.H.Figuarts Gokai Pink from Kaizoku Sentai Gokaiger. So, yeah, let's go ahead and just get the packaging out of the way. Typical Gokaiger packaging. This is also an exclusive, and she came with her Darin packed in. It wasn't a bonus, so this box is big to accommodate that. I said that in Gokai Yellow. It sounded like a rehearsed speech. Anyway, same box. It says Gokai Pink here. Got pink coloring on the side. Picture the figure here like, oh my! And it says Gokai Pink, Gokaiger logo. Top, logo and symbols. Bottom, name and stuff. Side, nothing. This side, you get that cool, like, treasure map motif going on. Logo and such. On the back, and it shows you the cool poses you can do with it. So yeah, neat packaging as always, I like it. And then, like I said, it comes with this Gokai Darin, or Darin as I like to call it, as always. The chair, same as all the other chairs, black and gold paint. Nicely done, looks accurate. Even got her symbol on the back like the others. And then the main piece here, same as all the others, just pink, really bright pink. Almost bordering on hot pink, but it looks good. The wheel here does spin, and you can stick the key in there. I'll show this off in a minute just because I forgot to do it in Gokai Yellow. But people were getting on my case for not showing this, even if I had mentioned it in my other Gokaiger reviews, because it would be a crime not to do it. So, and like go buy the figure yourself and have an adventure by doing it. So yeah, you can spin it. You're like, wee! Oh my god, this is so much fun! I can't even believe it. My fun meter just went off the hook. Okay, so that's that. So accessories wise, once again, I kept everything in the box. Or the tray, because there's just so many just to lie out, it just seems ridiculous. Starting with the hands at the bottom, there's a bunch. You get the splayed open, relaxed, I'm a princess hand. You've got the closed fists, which come with her, which I've taken off, swapped out. You get some more kind of elegant posed hands. You get hands for holding the sword and the gun. And you get this crazy kung fu grip hand. You get kind of, yeah, just for the gun and the sword, so you can see they're all posed differently. And it's really bright because of all the lights in here and the white. The one hand that I do want to point out, which is one I have on her, which is this is the hand for holding her special double gun that I will show off in a minute. As you can see, it's got both fingers extended for the gun triggers. So she looks kind of funny just doing that, like she's kicking it Yu-Gi-Oh style, like, stop right there, I will point my finger at you. Yu-Gi-Oh! Dub, I mean. So then, she comes with typical Gokaiger fare, which is her saber. Very nicely detailed as always. They do a really great job on these. Even the fact that the final wave key slot comes out, and we'll show that quickly. The gun also does this, but I'll only be demoing it on this because it just kind of eats up camera time, and I'm trying to get you in and out of here and informed. I don't want to bore you to death. And there you go. So you got final wave. Fun times. That was extremely fun. So, I always hate to sound repetitive, but I don't know who watches all the reviews and just some of them, but I just think that's a really cool feature that they have that level of detail of the final wave key slot actually switching out, which is just really cool. Oh, and then it plopped out. Anyway, I'll fix that in a minute. And then here we go, Gokai gun. Once again, also very nicely detailed. Final wave slot comes out on a hinge, and you get its final wave slot with a ranger key in it. It's all silver. And as per usual, you get a open Mobiritz, which is pretty nicely detailed. You can see actually there's pink in there. The two ranger keys. You get the ranger key ranger mode one, which kind of looks like a weird astronaut. And then the one that I already pulled out for the Darin, which is key mode, but which is basically actually just half of a key with a stub. And that can go in your little mini Mobiritz. So you're like, girl, I got a tiny Gokai change, I'll call you back. So cool, cool, cool. Now for her, well, I guess just quickly show these. Of course, you got the typical skirt pieces for switching out of the more posable. Okay, now, for her unique accessories that are exclusive to her fighting style, you get the double Gokai gun, which are two Gokai guns just kind of glued together. And I like the fact that you can tell that they're two different ones on like Yellow's double swords, but they did a very good job on this. I'll put that in her hand in just a minute, I guess, but very cool. Same details, the final wave slots don't come out. And then just like Yellow, you get one of these cool Gokai sabers attached by a rope for when they do that cool fighting style of just slashing the sabers around at great distances. Very cool. It's basically the same sword, it's just no final wave, and it's attached by a rope with a handle. So very, very cool. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the figure. Very well done. I like Gokai Pink's head sculpt a little bit better. I just think it looks a little more accurate. There was something about Yellow's visor that bothered me. I don't know what it is, but Pink's looks very good. The sheen and shininess of the helmet is very well done as usual. No paint mistakes that I know of on this, so great job to them. The pink color looks really good. It's a darkish pink. It almost seems like hers a little lighter pink in the show, but that could be me. But it still looks very good. The paint's all very well done. No nicks or QC issues to speak of. Gokaiger logo looks good. That looked weird. I just like poked her boob. You got the belt here, which also looks good. The back here, you can see all the nice cloth details and make it seem like it's actual clothing. The skirt piece here is made of a nice flexible rubber, so you can get decent poses out of it if you don't want to put the other pieces on, like I usually don't. Black legs, black leg clothing rather, and boots, which look good. Also, the boots have really nice, like boot leathery clothing detail. So very nice. Articulation, typical Figuarts fare, 360 ball joint, swiveling, double knee joint, double elbow joint, swiveling at the wrist, swiveling here at the waist and chest. You can see 360 head joint, creepy stuff, ball joint, up and down movement, 360 ball joint here, swiveling, double knee joint, swiveling in the toe action. I apologize if I always go over that fast. It's just I do Figuarts articulation in a lot of reviews, since Figuarts take up like 40 or 50% of my review queue. But so yeah, very well articulated. Let me get quickly, before I do her little skirt pieces thingy, the Gokai guns. You put it in her hand, and you kind of have to line up the fingers right and bend them a little bit if you want it to be completely accurate and have them going through the holes. But yeah, it's nice that they included a hand that's actually specific for that, and it looks great, and she's all like, "Whoa, I'm Princess, I'm the family." So anyway, that's cool. So, in case you've never watched Gokai Yellow or the Shinkenger Girls before, in which case shame on you, I'm going to quickly demonstrate swapping out the skirt pieces. You just separate her body, just let her buckle go ahead and fall, and pull these two little pieces off, like always. This isn't really that big of a deal because you have to separate her anyway to get the plastic that comes with her out of it. And then right here on the side of her legs there's two pegs, or a peg on each side rather, and then there's a hole on these skirt pieces, and just snap them on. Be careful not to rip them off when you're doing each one individually. So they go on very easy, no struggle. Get the Gokai diaper, you just slide it over, and then line up these little pegs on top with the holes here. Goes on nicely, and then just put the belt buckle back on and reassemble her. There you go. And now you've got typical, like, more movement. You can move them together a little bit better so it looks more fluid, but it won't really matter once you're doing poses like this. As I always say with the Figuarts Sentai Girls reviews, really nice that they did this for those that do want to get into the more crazy pose territory. Don't mind it at all. But personally, I do prefer to keep the other pieces on because it just looks better, and I think they did a pretty decent job of making the material flexible enough to get some decent poses. So I'll go ahead and I'm going to switch those back out. And because I don't think I've done it before, just demonstrate how those work, just out of sheer whatevers. So you'll see here on this piece, there's two holes for the pegs, and they slide right over here, and they leave a great deal of space for the next set, and that just goes right over, and it lines up right here in the front, and just once again line up the pegs and holes as always, and just line everything up like you want it, and put her buckle on, not upside down, and reassemble yet again. So very simple and easy. I've never really had any problems with anybody going loose in the waist or anything from doing that, because it's, you know, it's the way it's designed, so I'm assuming it's all secured. So we'll just get her in a little pose. So Gokai Pink is another really good Gokaiger figure art release. All of the Gokaiger figures have been good in my opinion. They did a really good job with the girls. Despite liking Luca a little bit better, I actually, for whatever reason, like Gokai Pink a little bit better. I don't know what it is about her as a figure. I'm talking about the figure I like better. Anyway, it's just, I don't know, just something looks a little more accurate than Gokai Yellow. It just could be a very minor nitpick personal choice, but they're both great figures, but she's also really great. If you're looking to complete the Gokaiger team, I definitely think that you won't be disappointed if you pick this up. Like I said, it is an exclusive, hunted down on Mandarake or Yahoo Japan, but very cool. It's a very solid figure. If you are into Aim and you like her and her character and her design and you want the whole team, then if you pick this up, I don't think you'll be disappointed at all. It's another really good Sentai figure art. So that is about all. Until next time, make sure you check out writersrangersandrambles.com for token news in the craziest way possible. And one more thing. I know that in Gokai Yellow I'll get a comment about group shot. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to do this differently than any other review when they do a group shot. I want you to visualize what this group shot is going to look like in your mind. Picture all 6 of my Gokaiger figure arts right there. Okay, you got it? That's the group shot. Or, option B, you buy them all and then do the group shot. Brilliant. So, I didn't want to pull down all of my Gokaigers. The rest of them are on a really high shelf right now. I didn't feel like getting them, so sorry. But anyway, that's about it. Dawson Rider, signing out.